Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Norad again. So we're back for another direct drawing. This time for duh. What sound? Duh. What sound? Duh. What sound? Duh. How do we write duh? D. Good job. So we're going to do our direct drawing for D. All right. And I would have guessed that if we did a C for cat, that we would do D would be a dog. But this time, they're going to make it a little trickier on me. And we're going to do a dinosaur. Ooh, tricky dinosaur. All right. So get your paper, get your pencil, and you're going to get ready to draw. Remember, direct drawing is I do it, you do it right then. Okay? All right, so do your best. And we will color it at the end, and we will write dinosaur. All right, boys and girls, so I'm going to get my pen ready, my pencil ready. All right, it's ready. I'm going to start at the top left corner, but I'm going to leave a little bit of room at the top. And again, we'll start with his head. We'll go ahead and do our circle for his head. Go ahead and do that. Draw a circle for his head on your picture. And then we're going to do an oval for his body, but it's going to kind of come down more. It's going to kind of come down instead of out to the side. So make that oval come down a little bit. All right, good job. So far we have our dinosaur's head, our dinosaur's body. All right, I'm going to go to the end of my dinosaur down here, down by his booty. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to give him his tail. Go ahead and do that on yours. Give him his tail there at his bottom. So silly. All right, I'm going to come back to his body, and I am going to do his arms. They're kind of short. This is going to look kind of like a T-Rex. So I'm going to do kind of short arm here. And at the end of that, I'm going to do a line out and a line out, like you're making a Y. Then I'm going to do that same thing again. All right, like you're making the letter Y. I kind of messed up on that one's too long. Let's try again. Ooh, Miss Norad's having some trouble writing on this one. There we go. That's the best I can do. All right. My arms are a little long, but that's okay. All right, so go ahead and do his arms as best you can. You're going to do a line. It's like you're making a letter Y, but do a line and then a little line out on each end. Then we're going to go down and do his legs. So I'm going to go down like I do Matt Man's. I'm going to do like a backwards L, and then I'm going to do a little line on each side of his foot. All right, so you're going to do big line down, little line out. Then you're going to do two little lines on the side of that line. All right, I'm going to do the same thing again. Big line down, little line out. Then I'm going to do a little line and a little line on each side. Go ahead and do that now. All right, now I'm going to go back to his head. I'm going to do his eye. So I did a circle and then I colored in the bottom part. Go ahead and do that. And then he's going to get a zigzag mouth. Let me try that again a little bit better. I went outside the lines. Let's see. There we go. A zigzag mouth. All right, so you should have his eye and a zigzag mouth. I'm going to start at the top of his head. He's going to get some scales on his body. So I'm basically just going to do zigzags or what looks like triangles from the top of his head all the way down his neck. I'm just doing zigzags. Down his body and even onto his tail, down to the tip end of his tail. All right, go ahead and do your zigzags to give him his scales. All right, good job. Now, we're going to go ahead and write the word dinosaur since you already have your pencil up, okay? All right, listen to me say the word dinosaur. Dinosaur. What's the first sound in dinosaur? Duh. Very good. How do I write duh? D. So I'm going to do a big line down. I'm going to frog jump to the top. Big curve for my D. Dinosaur. All right, D, I, N. Remember, write your letters as best you can. O, S, A, U, R. All right, I have my word dinosaur. D, I, N, O, S, A, U, R. Dinosaur. All right, now my dinosaur on the picture that I'm looking at is purple, but his scales are, it looks like, blue. So I'm going to start with his scales here. And remember, I'm trying to color with my finger, so it's going to be a little trickier. I'm going to see if I can make that a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to start with his scales. I'm going to try to stay inside the line, cover up that white space. You go ahead and you can start coloring his scales. All right, I'm trying my best. Go ahead and color his scales. Same thing, try to stay inside the lines as best you can. Cover up that white space. It's a little tricky for me since I'm using my finger. All right, when you're done coloring his scales, you can go on and color his body. I just wouldn't color over his eye so you can still see him. All right, so now I'm going to change to purple, and I'm going to go back and we'll make that a little thicker so it won't take me as long. There we go. I'm going to try to color his body as best I can without going outside the lines. Color in as best I can. Miss Nora might do pretty good if she gets maybe a stylist. Might help. In fact, that was on my list to get, and I was just at the store and I forgot. Boys and girls, remember I told you I forget a lot. I knew there was something else I wanted to get. Alright, and I'm going to just do a little bit of his face so you can still see his face. I don't want to cover up the black there. Oh, he looks kind of silly. I probably should have just left it. Okay, so you're going to go in. You're going to do better coloring than I'm doing, of course. You're going to do better coloring, get all that white space. Try to stay inside the lines. All right, boys and girls, when you're finished coloring your dinosaur, you're going to upload it to Seesaw, take a picture of it, and send it to me. I can't wait to see ya. Bye.